Were you there when Jeezy and Gucci fell out?
Yeah, I definitely was there.
What was your perspective of all that happening?
Just honestly, bro, like by the grace of God, I never really had to, you know, be involved in no type of issue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've never ever had no issue about that whole situation. You feel me? And I was there the whole time. Like, um, a lot of times I was in Florida as well, but I still was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I never really had no issue though.
Because it's crazy that So Icy song being so big, and here it is like 20-some years later.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time they ever had a chance to perform it
Right.
together.
Right.
That is kind of wild. So you signed with Jeezy.
Mm-hmm.
What was your deal like with Jeezy? Was this a standard deal? Was 360s popping at
No,
that
360s
time?
wasn't around then.
Okay.
Yeah, 360s wasn't around then. It was a standard deal. I actually was the first and only artist off of CTE that was signed to Def Jam.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We did my project, which was My Life, the True Testimony, came out number 5 on Billboard.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it, as even though it didn't go how it was supposed to go, you know what I'm saying? I'm still grateful. You feel me? I'm still grateful for the opportunity, and I know that L.A. Reid believed in me as well.
Mhm.
You feel me? Because he told Jeezy them personally, y'all dropped the ball on the Blood Raw album. I don't want to hear nothing else from CTE. I want another Blood Raw album. You feel me? And my budget was open for my second album. Joe Barrino signed, L.A. Reid signed, but Jeezy was the only one that didn't sign.
Why would you think he wouldn't sign?
I couldn't even answer it, bro. Like I still don't get it to this day. You know what I'm saying? We actually had a conversation because, we had a whole lot of issues up until this point. You feel me? And I remember him and I sitting down at Gladys Knight, and I'm telling him about all my issues. You feel me? And he's just telling me like, I never looked at it like that. I apologize, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, damn, I ain't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? And he gave me his new phone number. You feel me? And I was on my way back to Florida. He like, listen, when you get back, because we hadn't talked, me and him hadn't talked in probably 6 months.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And he like, when you get back to Florida, send me a record. I'm gonna jump on it real quick and we gonna release it so the people can know we good. You feel me? So I'm like, bet. So like all my niggas, they happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody. Because keep in mind, anytime that him and I ever had issues, I never ever spoke on it. I never ever told my closest friend. I never told my manager, because I know how people act when you tell them something bad about somebody.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna think in their head all the time, no matter how good it get. You feel me? So I never want to tarnish the relationship. You feel me? So at this point, when I get back, I get the record and I send it to him, and then I call him the next day to tell him I sent it, and his number is disconnected. Like it's like changed.
Damn.
You feel me? So him and I, it's been probably 12 years. We ain't spoke since.
So when did you notice like the first issue that you started internalizing? Like when did it start going from good, joining and touring, to the domino effect leading up to
certain things would happen where I ask him to do something. You feel me? He'll look me in my face and tell me he's gonna do it and don't do it or whatever. But it was just a particular time where I know that like it was finna get real for me. I was in Atlanta. No, this is before. This is even before then. We was in New York, and my record Louis Bag was number 19 on Billboard at the time.
Okay.
So my product manager Davon Washington was trying to get a top 10 record, so he needed more money because CT deal, they got a label deal, so they got the money up front.
Gotcha.
So they had to spend certain money for my project. You feel me? Because Def Jam already gave them the money. So my product manager Davon was trying to get more money to get my record to become a number 10 record. You feel me? And all of a sudden he gets fired.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So he get fired, and I come to New York, and my sister called me on the phone, and she like, I can't believe this fucking shit. I'm like, what's going on? You feel me? And she hit me, and she like, they done played a Jeezy and Kanye West record like 20 times on the radio in Atlanta. So she like, this is crazy. So I'm like, I'm gonna call you back because I'm walking in the Def Jam
It's put
office.
on for my city.
Yeah, put on for my city.
Okay.
You feel me? So I'm walking in the Def Jam office, and that's what's blasting on the speakers. So keep in mind, my record is we trying to bring my record up on Billboard. You feel me? And not to mention, you know, Jeezy is the breadwinner for Def Jam.
Yeah.
It took us a minute for them to convince that to get on my situation to promote my album how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up there to do the double XL and the Source interview for my album. And that's what they blasting on the speaker. So I'm like, this shit is crazy. Like I can't even believe it. But I'm still thinking positive because that's who I am. You feel me? I'm thinking positive. I'm like, I just gotta continue hustling. You know what I'm saying? So when I left Def Jam, then I knew that shit was gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then the day that my album dropped, my old manager, because me and my manager, we parted ways during this time because he didn't like the way that I was getting treated. You feel me? And he was like, to save our relationship, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just back away. You feel me? Because at this time, this my manager, and like I told you, it's kind of like a father figure to me. He's the person who got me out the streets, like, you know what I'm saying? So at this time, you know, I'm not even telling him all the stuff, but it's just off of what he's seeing that he don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So at this time, I don't have no management. You know what I'm saying? So the week that my album dropped, the day that my album dropped, you know, you got to do in-store at DTLR. So I'm getting ready to go to my DTLR. I left the radio station, then I'm headed to DTLR. So he called me on the phone, excited. He like, bro, I'm in Walmart. I can't see, I don't see the album. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, like this is my first time too, so I don't really know how it worked. You feel me? So then my sister called me. She like, I'm in Walmart. I don't see the album. You feel me? Like, I'm getting calls, bro. So I call him on the phone, Jeezy. So I'm like, bro, man, like my people in Walmart and they saying they don't see the album. He like, you for real? I'm like, yeah, I'm for real. So he like, man, let me call you back. So as I get to DTLR, I'm getting ready to walk in and he called me back. He say, bro, like, listen, man, I apologize. He like, bro, like, listen, man, we're going to fix this shit, man. But Kink didn't print up a clean version. So instantly my eyes start watering, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, dog, I'm fighting, my nigga. Like, people don't know, like, I'm fighting. You feel me? And, you know, a tear come out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. So, you know, during this time, the DJs, they got to have a clean version to play your music on the radio.
Yeah.
Like, they not making no clean versions during this time. You have to have a clean version. So, you know what I'm saying? I was hindered off the rip. You feel me? And I just stuck it out, bro. I just stuck it out. I was hustling. You know what I'm saying? I had my own publicist that I was paying for. I was buying magazine covers on my own. You know what I'm saying? And by the grace of God, you feel me? I still had a #5 album on Billboard. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, you know, L.A. Reid told him they dropped the ball. He needed another Blood Raw project. I mean, the Blood Raw album. And he just waited. He had 18 months to either release an album or let me go. And he just dragged it out the whole 18 months. And that's how I was able to get out of my deal.
Let you go.
Yeah.
So he was able to pretty much pocket the money that was for you.
Yeah.
Damn.